The ex-cop suspected of being the notorious Golden State Killer made his first court appearance Friday. James DeAngelo, now 72, was handcuffed to a wheelchair and did not enter a plea to 8 counts of murder. Additional charges are expected. Tonight on 48 Hours, Tracy Smith has an update on the case that's baffled investigators for decades.
The Golden State Killer is the most prolific serial predator in the nation. He attacked across the state from Sacramento down to Orange County across 15 different jurisdictions.
A law enforcement task force jump-started new efforts to catch the Golden State Killer.
Over these years, countless victims have waited for justice.
He was the boogeyman. He was the man in the bushes that we didn't know who he was, and we didn't know when he was going to strike again.
Standing up in front of me was this man with a ski mask on, holding a large butcher knife. It was sheer terror.
My sister was the Golden State Killer's final victim.
What's fascinating to me about this case is rich with so many clues.
Michelle McNamara had a passion for true crime. Michelle was hot on the trail of the Golden State Killer. She was writing a book about him. And she was a mom and a wife to a comedian, Patton Oswalt.
She could recall the details of pretty much every late 20th and 21st century crime. It was just in her head.
That's why I just don't think this is like pure sexual sadism. I think there was something else.
She had such good insight, and I think it's because other investigators had trusted her. They told her things that weren't in some of the original files. She was tenacious about investigating the case.
She thought she was getting real close to finding him.
Police used genealogy websites to try to identify the notorious Golden State Killer.
We found the needle in the haystack. An arrest warrant was issued.
I always thought that he would be caught.
I really had to question whether I was dreaming or not.
This is insane. Looks like they've caught the Golden State Killer. So I think you got him, Michelle.
It's surreal. I think it's shocking to most of us that he's just living amongst us.
Tracy Smith's special report on the Golden State Killer case is part of a Saturday night double feature on 48 Hours right here on CBS.